What's up guys, James here, back again with some Arknights today. New event, let's go. Let's get right into it. So first of all, I am going to read some story later. I mean, I'll go through it. I did start the event a little bit. Man, I love the animation for this. It's amazing. Every time I see it, I'm amazed. Yeah. So I did clear these off stream. I didn't read any of the story, so I'll clear the maps to the end just to clear my sanity, and then we'll go over story later. What's up, Rob? Pen 15. Docs. I guess I'll just open it separately. One multi, let's go. I'm sorry. I'm not as OP as you, man. Not as OP as you. One multi? What is this? Bullshit. Here we go. Yes, no. Okay, cool. Hey Kellys, what's up? I'm just gonna continue with the event for a bit, and then like after this run, we'll do some gacha. I don't know how far I'm gonna go in though. I feel like I'm just gonna do one multi, but we'll see. How are ya? Doing okay. Doing okay. Not too much has changed. Not so much suffering yet. We shall see. Channel your Morgan banner into this. You know, it's probably not gonna happen, right? Like I've been lucky in other areas, so I'm probably not gonna be lucky here. Is he on level 50? Oh, ranged operators. Oh, I need a healing defender. Man, I realize this is only E150, but still. Actually, can I? No, even if you put ranged here, it won't reach all the way. Don't know if it's just me, but I like the stylistic choices for this event. Dude, this event, the animation, the quality has just gone up so much. Like, just this page, right? When you open the event, that animation, oh man. Yeah, the way they all drop in and the sound effects, sweet, smooth, clean. Went all in and only got the new guys, but Mountain got Saria though, so we didn't bought the skin for. So the thing is, right, I already have Saria's other skin, the what was it? What's the skin called? Fuck, I forget. I remembered it like a couple of days ago, but then I forgot again. But yeah, so I don't know if I should buy this one, because it feels like it'd be a waste. Got all the skins, so many choices is better than just one choice. I guess so. I mean, if you can afford it. I mean, you know, I'm looking to, you know, to be as as F2P as I can, even though that's a long forgotten dream at this point. So I haven't seen you for a while, Kellys. How are you? Been playing Alchemy Stars, got a bunch of really good units. Happy as fuck, then realized it's not the cost of my Arknights are not bringing bagpipe dupe in Mountain Banner. But bagpipe dupes are good. So at least it's a bagpipe dupe, I guess. On the bright side. But yeah, it would be nice to get Mountain. I do want to get Mountain, but we shall see, I guess. Range is gonna be fucked. Unless... I was wanting to send W. He is? Let's get ourselves a healing defender. 10 can have room for 2 more. We'll bring Reedy. Yeah, a friend of mine recommended me to play Alchemy Stars as well, so I was thinking I might give it a try one of these days. How's the game? I'm just skipping story for now. Later on we'll go. I'll go through the story later. I haven't read any of the story, but I do want to read it. So yeah, because I was thinking, right, like through events while playing events on stream, it would be nice if I could go through the story. So hardened criminal imprisoned extraordinary defense after being freed for the first time. Frees all other enemies on the field. Whoa! Mechanic's crazy though. Whoa, whoa, okay. Is that a drone? I think I only saw the JP YouTube channel for Alchemy Stars, like Den Sits and Baba and Silver Ash. Right. Is that a drone? Because I can't kill drones with my current lineup. Come in the front first, right? Do I have time to... No, I do not. Oh, I do! Thank you, Elysium, for getting in there. Oh, wait. Skill... Oh, okay. Yeah, skill 2. That's right, skill 2. Okay, that's fine. I'm doing this on the fly. I have no idea what I'm doing, so. Damn. Cannot reach. I'll show you watch the crazy clear for this. I watched the clear where it was all heli drops. I think it was in 24 seconds? I watched that clear. That was insane. Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't know what map this was at the time because I watched it ages ago, but now I watch it, I remember what it is. So. What if?
サプライズ付きだから好きに選んでね。
連綿と
呼び起こしてくる。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。大地こその我が様。前に進むぞ。3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。さあここにいるよ。消えろクオン攻撃。諦めるな。3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる。
Yeah, it's insane. Too bad to drop a sugar. I guess so, yeah.
信号はいや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。大当たりを引くのは誰かしらね。始まる。すぐに終わる。聞け、私の声。歌を。大当たりを引くのはみんなあっちって。すぐに終わる。
Is that? Oh, so they all just appear at once. No more comes. Okay. Yeah, you could clear this a lot faster. Yeah, alright.
この程度で止まると思うな。
Okay, okay. Interesting though. It's actually pretty good in my opinion. The features and vibes are similar to AK. Even the shop base and gacha style are the same, which I like. I like good good gacha rates. I like good gacha rates. Okay, let's go. Gacha time. Pray. I'm just gonna clear this first.
ここでは見回り役を買って出よう。良き部屋である。
Wait, no, we'll chuck in pure stream.
大きいお風呂があったらいいな。こたつはどこ？ちょっと見てきてくれない？ドーベルマン教官、この部屋にいないよね。
この部屋、隠れられるところがたくさんね。
Problem with having Rosmontis in your base? You gotta have all your dorms filled every time. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, but... Okay. Get your turn. Should I do singles or should I just do a 10 roll? I'll just do a 10 roll. Oh, it's a 6-star. Only the 1 too.
行動予備隊 A6 の隊長オーキッドよ。はじめまして、ドクター君。私はパフューマーのラナ。
It's gonna be a spook. I'm sure it's gonna be a spook. For sure, for sure. I can't be that lucky.
プリムと申します。以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。
お客様、私に最高の笑顔を見せてくれませんか？
こんにちは。
The exact same shit. I realize most op has changed their affiliation logo. Have they? I didn't notice. Whew. Bagpipe. Well, bagpipe is pretty worth. Oh, hey Max. What's up? Should I keep going? Is the question.
Oh, you're gachaing. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm gachaing. That's right.
I went to buy KFC because I'm like, I want KFC today.
Bless you, a bagpipe. Join me, comrade. They changed the map for ops and
Did you got spooked?
I got spooked by a bagpipe, which is actually not terrible, because that means now I can get I can farm for the last potential for the fifth potential in the in the red cert store in here, the shop vouchers. So I can farm for that, which is actually pretty worth. So it's not terrible. I'm quite happy about it, but still it's not mountain. it's not the rate up. So I don't know if I want to go deeper, but
How many rolls have you done so far?
I've only done 110 roll. I've only done 110 roll.
Oh.
Who's coming next anyway? Let's see. Arknights banner. I think Rainbow Six Siege potentially might come soon. Is it? Headhunting banners. Change the map for ops and archive. Oh, okay.
Looks like Gakko.
Neon and Saga. Okay, well, Archeto, Neon, Saga, then Rainbow Six. I mean, I like Neon, but I guess I don't need Neon. I like Saga, but I guess I don't need her. Apparently Ash is really broken.
Isn't Neon limited?
Neon is limited, that's right. Yeah.
Mountain
She-
is permanent, yeah?
Mountain's permanent. I mean, I suppose I could go like a little bit more, but skip all the way to Kelsey. I could skip all the way to Kelsey if I wanted to, but
And you're aiming for blemish.
your voice is pretty quiet, by the way, Max.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm eating, so I'm a bit far away from my mic.
Ah, okay. I'll turn up your volume then.
Nah, it's okay. Leave it as it is.
Okay. I mean, I know for sure I don't have an operator that's really in Mountain's archetype. So it'd be good for me to get Mountain. But then again... we'll go one more 10 roll.
Just one more.
Just one more.
How about you keep rolling until you hit the next 6 stars?
I don't know about that. You need how many do you need to hit pity? I think you need at least 50 to why did my Wi-Fi turn on again? Turn off. I think you need at least 50 to start hitting pity, and then it bumps your rate up until you get 100. I think it was. Another bagpipe incoming. I mean, if it's another one, then I don't have to farm for it at least. Nah, it's gold.
Part is Bay.
Oh, but I do need I do need the 5-star. That's right, I do need the 5-star.
他社のチャンネルへようこそ。プリムと申します。以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。プリムと申します。以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。薬草師のミルラと言います。このコードネームはケルシー先生が。
Most our 6 ops are good. It's just the Ash is
あ
broke.
なたがドクター？私は天人家。ドゥリン族の天人家だよ。
Gold certs. Pretty
ア
much.
ルカナの導きにより、ようやく
I'm gonna be using gold certs to buy gacha tickets. That's where I got these ones from.
オリビア・サイレンス
Silence.
元ライン生命医科学研究所のオリジニウム研究者。この世からすべてのオリ
Okay, I need to at least get the other 5-star. The what's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Who else is in here? Yeah, Kafka. That's it. Because she is a sleep deploy. Not my day. No, it is not. Let's use some certs. Or tickets, I mean. Blue bag.
今日からは正式所属になるらしいよ。
Because I got spooked on the first 10 roll, so it's already kind of like... Yeah, probably not getting mountain.
マスター呼んでくだ
Can't be as bad as you rolling for Surtur.
That's true.
こんに
Single power.
マスター呼んで
Wait, go back. Yeah, you just remind me. I haven't had KFC for a while. I kind of want KFC now.
へへへ。
コードネームはパインコーンです。
Panko.
今日からロドスで働かせ
A couple of weeks ago, they brought back hot rods. So
Yep.
I had a lot of hot rods, which is nice. So then I went there and I
プ
go,
リムと申します。
do you still have hot rods?
以
No.
前
And
は
I'm
ラ
like,
テラー
why?
の護衛隊に所属しておりました。
Oh, well, blue is still better than white, so... But, yeah.
今日からは正式所属になるらしいよ。
It's okay. We'll get rid of all my bad luck here.
私は音楽鑑定のメイと申すのだ。総務に協力してもらうのだ。
プリムと申します。
Jesus Christ.
以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。
These singles are terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
グムっていうの。
Terrible.
君がドクターだね。ロドスのみんなと一緒にグムたちを助けてくれたこと。
Let me get at least one copy of Kafka. And I'm done.
私はアンブリエル、ラテラーの出身の狙撃手。でさ、
You know what would be awkward? When you roll, you got mountain and not the 5-star.
アルカナの導きにより
Or one copy of
よう
Mountain.
やくお主
I mean,
の
if I get Mountain, then sure. Alright.
こんにち
Good bag. You just praise me. Jeep, come at me. No golden rainbow for you. No. God. Oof. Spot
行動を呼びたい。
coming in to ruin my day.
6のスポッ
Oof. Oof. I don't have that many rolls, so. Come on, Kafka. Come on, Kafka.
Rainbow, rainbow.
フロストリーフ。傭兵をやっていたが、今はお前に
Watch it be
命を
silence.
預ける。27
Sistina.
まだが
Ksa. 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 Silence is right up, I know. Well then. Well then.
Wow, I see rainbow.
ロドスに救わ
Well
れた以上
then.
こちらも誠実なところを見せなければいけませんね。どう
Well
called it.
then.
Oh
私の
man!
ターゲットはライン生命の
Well
創業者
then.
です。あなたたちの友好関係を壊されたくなければ私を追い出せばいい。今ならまだ間に合うでしょう。
Yamada. It's a mountain. And
Kala, alien eye.
well then. But where's my
And-
Kafka though?
アーススピリット
You see, you're not gonna
地
roll
質学
because
者
he's
兼
not a
術
wife.
師オペレーターとして確認させていただき
I was thinking I'd roll 10 at least, but then I was like, wait, Kafka's in the banner too. I should keep going. At least let me get one Kafka.
行動予備隊 A6 の
Yamada me.
A6 のみんなやっぱり私はアンブリエルラテラーノ出身
Brian, I got a bagpipe dupe at the start on my first 10 roll. What's up, Demon Eye?
Isn't that good? You
It's pretty good, so now I can farm for the last one that I need.
なんとなくここに来た。
私はフェやり使いです新米チームの
Ah,
隊
I
長もし
still
てい
need
ます
2 more copies of bagpipe.
カフカに
Here we go.
ちょっと
Okay, I'm
大勢
done.
の前で言っちゃダメでしょ普通の園芸士として扱ってよ
I call hacks. You get both of them in the same row.
Nice. Cool.
I mean, my rolls are pretty insane as well. I got 160 every 20, I think.
It's the worst. Yeah.
So it was pretty crack.
What mats do you reckon I'd buy anyway? By the way, with my blue, green certs.
I mean, depends on which one to value. Like, in terms of money-wise, Oriron is the highest value. In terms of
Oriron,
money. Like, in terms of, like, efficiency.
as in the rocks
No, Oriron cluster.
cluster. Yeah, rocks.
No, blue rocks.
Blue rocks.
No, not these rocks, but Oriron. Not Orirock, Oriron.
Oh, these things.
Yeah,
Orion
these are the
cluster.
these are the highest efficiency in terms of like
Money.
your
In
money
terms of sanity wise, I guess. Okay.
sanity wise, and then it's coal. It's like coal and grindstone second.
You know, I've actually been getting a decent amount of calls from just farming the story map.
Because it's more efficient if you farm something else and buy coals with this. Technically.
But the coals map also gives you, I think it gives you rock or it gives you device or something.
I mean, you mean tier 2, right? Not tier 3 ones.
Yeah, not tier 3 ones. No. Okay, let's continue. E1 level 70. That puts how much stock into your friend you really met recently. You just don't understand him.
Now, rock is not value in terms of your sanity. It's not value. It's really cheap to farm rock.
They all come around one way. Okay. So I can technically just block off here. I think.
And speaking of which, Dima, I'm farming 250 of each mat because it's me. I'm just eating my rocks like glue, and then farming 250 of each mat.
Rock is always needed. Yeah, I know. Rock is always needed. You shall never escape rock hell.
No, 1.7 is eternal. It's like just can't get out.
Oh wait, these guys. Oh, these guys can come out this way too. So technically, you want to block here. But then, snipers might kill this thing. I guess that's where Phantom comes in. Can't stay long today. See you next time. Congrats on getting mounted. Good luck with the maps. See ya later, Kelly's. Thanks for coming by. C170. I should practice this time.
The event's pretty easy. I feel like you can just YOLO it because it's a lot easy.
You think so? I mean, I have
mean-
practice maps. It's okay.
I mean, I dumped the boss before he moved more than 3 squares. So.
I mean, okay, that's you, not me. Okay, there's a big difference there. Let me see. How am I gonna set up?
So Max, tomorrow, yeah, I go to your place.
Every day I see everyone having M3 6 mountain while mine's still level 1. Stage easy with Ethan and Manticore. And Manticore. My Ethan's not leveled up yet.
What time?
I think I'll be showing up around 12:30 after haircut. So if you want to get lunch, together, that's fine too. Up to you.
Make sure you call me because,
You'll be sleeping.
well, James knows very well.
Yep.
He'll be sleeping, right?
Yep.
Right? Not just one call or 2 calls. I'm talking about like 18 calls.
Yeah, bye.
What do you expect, man? What do you expect?
Wait, you don't eat lunch then? So do you just eat lunch at like 4 o'clock or something, or you
sleeps
sleep it?
through. He sleeps through.
Oh,
Sometimes I don't even eat for the entire day because I can.
so strong. It's just the power of hibernation. I gotta learn this technique.
Just sucks that you need to use the gimmick to get the medal because you can brute force the event. Yeah.
There is some advanced technique, Max. You gotta teach me that. You'll make my money. You'll be like, I can
saw
save
that.
money with that technique.
Oh, I saw that.
Did I do operator interlude? Not yet. Not yet. No.
Oh, the interlude's kind of hard, so good luck.
I want to do those later, sometime later on stream. So I haven't done it yet.
The interludes are not easy.
任務
Seems fun though. The
分か
interludes.
ってる
I thought.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
basically
was
showcases the
one
operator, but they are not easy.
Ah.
絶対に
Do I roll Montes and W? Change to Angelino.
戦いも仕事も全力でい
Just
く
take
よ
out Weedy. Change to Aya.
わかりました先輩
I probably didn't need to go something this broken, but you know, whatevs, right? If it works, I guess. So interesting. Just brute force it forehead. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go through story later and read it after I clear the maps.
Yeah, since you'll be farming them a lot, like
Yeah.
a lot.
命令に従い出撃
Come on that way. Okay. Whoa. Big dude.
こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。問題ないよ。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Ah, shit. Should not put Elysium there. I just realized. Fuck. They usually use A and Silver Ash except if I absolutely must. Yep. Okay, knew it's gonna go that way. Alright. This was a mistake.
問題ないよ。
Oh, okay, I'm done eating. Hey, Demon Eye, I need to test something on you, so...
That doesn't sound good.
Don't get angry. I just want to test something on you.
That doesn't sound good.
Wait a minute.
痛みを消す
How do I untime out? Hold up. How do I
得意技を見せてあげる
how do I untime out?
I have no idea, man.
Uh-oh.
I haven't used the command yet.
Uh-oh.
So I'm not right at bottom because only snipers go there. Oh, okay.
Alright, Demon Eye, can you chat?
Alright.
Okay, you can chat now. I'm sorry, Demon Eye. So basically what happened is I wanted to time out you for 0 seconds, and apparently on Twitch 0 means 600. You know what? Can I time out myself?
No.
Because you cannot time out yourself.
悪くない場所だ
Hey James,
What?
you want to time out me for 10 minutes?
言われなくても分かってる
No. No.
That's punishment.
言われなくても分かってる
It is fine. Well, bye.
気をつけて行動しますね
You should protect these things, because some of the achievements require you to keep those alive.
I know. I need to keep them alive on some of the achievements. I already fucked up this one at the start, so.
ほら頑張れもうちょっとで僕に勝てるかもしれないよ
Demon Eye's gonna hate me now.
You say you hate him so much, right, Sedge?
I apologize, I'm very sorry. I just wanted to see if timing out someone for 0 seconds is possible. Apparently it translates to 600 seconds.
3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる
Okay. So I can't time out James.
Oh my god, this achievement is so fucking
火事
so.
に気をつけてください
I have to use this thing. I have to do this thing like 100 times. Seriously.
You gotta use the what is it, the imprisonment device 100 times.
Well, I have to. Well, not necessarily. I just have to like disable the prisoners 100 times.
Yeah.
So I could like AoE them and stuff, but it's still annoying. Not gonna lie, annoying is still annoying. Changes nothing.
諦める
悪くない場
Kuso is still Kuso. Doesn't change anything.
Overkill. That was easy. Just trust farm on stage 6, 7, 8.
争いは終わらないんです
6 is really fast. If you can set up like a 30-second 6 kill, it's pretty sweet. If you need sugars anyway.
6? I saw a run about that. Yeah.
You can do like the optimal run that people do is 24 seconds, but
Yeah.
I don't have pullers raised that well, so I do like mine 30 seconds.
Neither do I.
The only puller that you need to raise is Gladia. Even though she's like a god, not really a puller.
Who's
ここ
Gladio?
からは
The
茨の道
Warfare 6 star in
Oh.
CN.
Okay.
Really, really busted. It's like one of the things you consider to M9 because of how good she is.
相手のターゲットは誰かな
She's like a specialist. She's a puller that is like a god.
Oh my god, that looks like Wreck-It Ralph.
負傷者はこちらに
Gladia, the
Oh,
specialist. AD
this costs
operator.
DP to use. I just realized.
Cost 5. She's like the only puller that you want to M9 and that you want to raise and possibly M9. Well, she's at least M6. Because for some reason, her kit is kinda overloaded.
What does she do
HG.
anyway?
So she pulls people at her S1 is an auto pull like Weedy.
Yeah.
Like Weedy's push is a pull. Except hers can stack up to 3 charges and does additional damage.
Huh.
He's coming, he's coming.
And the damage is quite a fair bit too. The S2 allows her to. How should I describe it? She's a free 6 now. The second anniversary. Her S2 allows her to hit 2 targets at once and gives her a pull. Her S3 is a black hole essentially. She summons like a black hole, sucking everything in for a while and dealing quite a fair bit of damage to her.
Well then.
That's a new backpack skin.
Yeah, from the last event.
You know how the enemy has a red aura radiates around it? That
I don't know what that guy does actually.
We actually know. We just like kind of drop them.
just go unga bunga kill him.
We don't actually know.
Okay then.
Like I don't actually know. I know he gets enraged and does like a range attack, but afterwards I don't know what the real aura does and stuff. And Gladia also gives regen to all the Abyssal Hunters, and the regen is really strong.
Is that W or WD?
Down here? That's W.
Okay. But she puts out landmine, right?
Yeah.
Mark just tanks.
I could have used Phantom there. That would have been faster. Whatever.
To be fair, yeah.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't do any flashpoint stuff. Fun fact, Gladia is actually really fast in the lore, basically Arknights version of Flash.
My mom called me. Let me mute myself. Oi, ma.
Some people can't seem to figure out why they keep failing, just that they can't seem to figure out why the others succeed. Alright then. Let me see these medals.
The second one's the most
Imprison
annoying
prisoners a total 100 times. Oh, fucking great.
Yeah, that's what's the really annoying one. I'm like, I have to use this thing. Like, I have to do this shit 100 times. I guess I can make my auto do that though, but it's still really annoying.
I need to complete 8 with at least 4 devices remaining. And EX8 with 2 devices remaining. Whenever EX comes out. So I need to keep 4 of them alive. Ew. Where are they? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to keep them all alive. Okay. Just realized my new waifu materials, which is shark teeth. Don't know why, but shark teeth girl is really cool. Wait, is that? That's another box, right?
What box?
Up there. On the top right.
Yeah, that's another blue box.
Oh, we have... Okay, so 3 blue boxes. Ew.
It's not that bad.
So I guess it comes out from here and goes all the way up here, I guess. And all of these will feed into here, I guess.
You can drop the boss really quickly here. Depends what you want to do.
Let's see.
Kusa. My positioning doesn't even allow me to use those imprisonment devices. Kusa. Because these things only work when there's someone in range.
Yeah.
It's kind of Kusa.
Don't say a word about this map. Experience it himself. Okay, I haven't seen this map before, so I don't actually know how it works. I want to bring... Who do I want? Guess.
I can't activate these devices.
Because no one's in range.
Because everyone dies at spawn. Pain Beko. Is that?
You're too strong for your own good.
私がオペレーターのみんなを守るよ。絶対に。
Okay, if I activate it once every stage, because I got up to once, if I see I do the stage 100 times, I can get there, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're going to do it 100 times, aren't you?
I'm going to do 100 times, guaranteed. So, it's going to work, right?
出発だ。
Some copium right there. It's like, if I do this 100 times, one at a time, I should be able to do it. I'm not sure if I'm stupid or what.
相手のターゲットは誰かな。
That Jetson Williams. In jailer mode, increased res deals arts damage when not attacking imprisonment devices. Executioner increased defense deals fizz damage. Freeze all enemies on the field when entering executioner mode. Ooh. So I should kill him ASAP. If I can, is the question.
Target lock on.
I guess I can show you how I deal with it tomorrow when we meet. I can show you how I deal with this guy.
Yeah, we can have a look later. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe tomorrow, not later.
Tomorrow.
I
Yeah,
need
tomorrow.
somebody to on stream. Wish I could.
Oh, I could have done that instead. Nah, that would have worked anyway.
Did you flinch little when he walked towards your blue base?
I mean, I saw the stairs there, so I assumed he was gonna walk down the stairs. It's not gonna be that fast, right? I mean, because I know that like they code the game So it's not dumb. If it was me, it would just be take the most efficient route. Go straight into the blue base.
But did you sweat a little when you see that happen? It's like-
Like when I saw the map, I was like a little bit, but then yeah, it's not that bad.
負傷者はこちらに。
They need to get unlocked first, right? Before, yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't actually count. I need to fucking kill these guys. As in, they have to get unlocked before.
No, I
before you...
just throw it at them and I hope it works.
Because like it didn't work because I like used it like a bunch of times. I only got the count up to like 4. So that's why I think it's like that. It makes sense, as dumb as it is, but
I just throw at them because it's like this is kind of dumb if I play it normally. So.
はいはい、ここでたっぷり休ませてもらうわ。このピンチを乗り越えよう。
They wouldn't be so troll for us to just wait for it. They wasn't coded like this, right? No way, right?
よく知っています。
I guess I can show you later how do I deal with this map. It's pretty cheating.
Oh.
It's gonna be... Like, if you have to wait for them to be enraged and then use it, it's like, oh my god, it's so bad.
whoa, okay. Okay. Take a Serto to the face, please.
誰もサプライズ付きだから好きに選んでね。ご指示を。
Oh, stun!
3つ数える間に投球のチャンスは。
Oh wait, he has a second life. I did not think about that.
I can check
Alright.
if that counts or not. Because I did it just now. Did I get a +1? Did I get a +1? No! Oh my god, they actually coded it so that you have to wait for them to activate and then stun them.
Yep. I thought as much.
Ah! That is pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fucking horrible, isn't it?
Alright, we just have to run this a lot less efficiently. Whatever.
大当たりを引くのは誰かしらね。
So I actually get punished for killing it too fast. Because I can use this.
Slow roll! Time to slow roll!
Yeah, I don't know about that one. You enjoy spending too much time when you have to farm a few hundred times on the map. Imagine if you're FGO, you have to 6 turn clear something and you have to farm it like X amount of times.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is...
Pain.
Doesn't bode with me.
Same, Keto
It's not my
Sensei.
language.
Same. Can you please die? Yes. Okay. And chapter 8 was the most ideal of AI programming. Cellular is heading towards the blue base no matter what.
Yeah, because they have to code like that.
You could technically kill this guy before he makes one loop. Yeah, you could. It's not impossible. Just needed to DP gen a lot faster. The thing is, I need to make this farmable, and I have to use the devices So I have to let them trigger, use the device. God, that sucks so bad. What mat drops on this map anyway? Oh, Oriron. Oriron
Good
cluster.
mat.
Good mat. And a Keaton. Okay.
Okay, in theory this should work. Okay, I got one. That's good enough, right? Like, I'm making my auto slower so I can get like one or two.
Just get 1 or 2 to unlock and then do it. I mean, I guess if that's the case, then we need we need slower DPS,
わかりました
more
先輩
more nukes, less AoE shit, I guess. Stuff that I can time.
Okay, that's two. Okay, I got it. That's two. That's
Nuke and AoE just bring Chen. I'm trying to bring less nukes because I'm trying to deal less AoE damage so that they can proc.
I mean, I'm doing it on 7 because it's like I really don't want to delay the boss. I do it on map 7, and plus I need to farm coals anyway. Not coals, but
Akidans. True.
Akidans anyway.
Yeah. Let me do an auto run of this map. I think I do let a couple of them trigger on this map. So let me do an auto run just to see what it's like.
おかえり
Well,
ドクタ
after update. Let's do AoE what? Let's bring all
Yeah.
duelists in. Yeah, I mean I could.
I was like, there's no way they will code it like this, right? That's like super dumb if they code it like this, but they did.
It's cancer. You gotta play slow. No fast play, only slow.
I was like, there's no way they coded it. No way. And they did. Did I count? They should get +2 from me. Okay, I got 2. Okay. I just need to do
君
like
の指し示す
runs.
方向に
I said fuck the system and spawn camp.
これで
If you don't
That's
want
what
the
I wa-
medals, then okay.
That's what I was doing, but I had to adjust one of my maps to kill it slower.
Hey,
Bit annoying.
okay, 2 proc. Oh, but I didn't use the device. I need to use the device.
You can just take over when you feel like you can just take over though.
Sure, sure. Oh, well, I start spamming the device like,
戦場で
Oh, you just spam them.
武器に
yeah.
するんだよ
Like, here's another opportunity to use them just now when the archer goes to red.
このシーンよく知っています生命の救済手術
It's easy, just annoying.
いや悪いね僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
はいはいここでたっぷり休ませてもらうわ
私のために
You know, it took me a while to notice that Whisperain's umbrella is like a gun.
Oh, cute, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Was she
think
good
I...
She's a pretty good investment, right?
Yeah.
Heals fast, heals quite a fair bit, big range.
It's a big range. Good investment, yeah.
Quite a good investment.
M16 style. Did
But
that,
I don't think I'll M3 her. I don't think
Did
she's
I-
necessary to M3.
did that increase my number at all? By 1, I think.
5.
I think that was by 1. wait, let me do it one more time to make sure.
You want to just take over it? count.
君の指し示す方向に主の名を掲げこの旗の下へ集えこれで分かったでしょ
悪くない位置取りだね。
私が痛みを消し去ります。
Oh yeah, okay, it is. Yeah, I hit 2 of them. Okay.
Oh, you hit one here, yes.
Yeah, I hit 1 there. Okay. And I think that's like the only one I hit. Everything else I kill before I hit.
Wait, take over now, take over now. You can hit this archer, though, technically. Well, not that archer, but the second archer. But the first archer coming up. Around kill number 5, you can do that too. Or you can save it for this archer coming up.
気をつけて行動しますね。先輩、これでどうです？空を舞う感覚。
Okay, that's one.
これで分かったでしょ
And the thing is, you have to wait for them to fully proc as well. So like halfway doesn't work.
I killed the archers. The archers killed the stupid machine.
You can do 2, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna farm the stage over 50 times. Even for the event currency anyway.
ご指示を意志を堅固にするはT2。ご指示。
I'm pretty certain.
問題ないよ誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ
大地こその矢だと。
It died right after I used it. Wow. I don't know if it counted. Just chuck that to me now. Whispering use of an umbrella remind me of Maid in Black Lagoon, where the maid used the umbrella as a shotgun and a shield.
争いは終わらないでしょう。
Yeah, I remember that maid. Okay, how much is that? I should bump it up to at least 7 or 8. 9! Nice. Nice. Okay. We can farm that map. Cool. So I'll just do this the way I was doing it before. So... A skill 2. Oh, I didn't even really use A that much. W skill 2. What medal are we trying to get? It's the second one. Because the second one you need to use you need to use the imprisonment device 100 times, and it only counts if the enemies actually unlock, and then you lock them up again. So
任務。うん、分かってる。
otherwise it doesn't count. So yeah.
私がオペレーターのみんなを守るよ。絶対に。
Stun them and kill them immediately. Well, yeah, but you also need to keep them alive for them to unlock, right? You can't kill them like too fast. I'm not doing that for this map though. This map is like because this map has a boss on it, so.
It's too annoying to deal with.
問題ないよいや悪いね
Yep.
僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
So they have an enrage trigger, right? And these devices cancel the enrage trigger. So you have to wait for them to go into enrage mode and then use these devices on them. So you can't kill them too early. And you can't spawn camp them either. Because if you spawn camp them, they don't walk towards the range. And you have to do that 100 times. The second method. That's what I did. I killed them without thinking.
So the mechanic of this event is basically like the enemies will unlock, quote unquote, or they'll basically increase attack and attack speed or whatever other buffs that they get after an amount of time of being active on the field, or like if something triggers, and you need that to trigger first in order to be able to use the devices to lock them again, to seal off their abilities. And like one of the achievements, the medals to get, is that you have to lock 100 enemies. It's not about slowing them, it's about keeping them alive. You need to not kill them.
負傷者はこちらに
Yeah, even works as well, but you can just do it like you can just slow your pace down a little bit and just like do it quickly. Just don't spawn them. The spawn camping does not work. They don't even get
You can't spawn camp because then they don't run into the range of the devices, so it doesn't work.
今から起きることを見たくないなら離れててこっちを見ないでねこっそりどこかに行っちゃうかもねまずは深刻から
annoying mechanic. So let's say not annoying mechanic, but like annoying metal to get.
信号は安定。誰が戦場で旗を無視にすんだよ。
Anyway, I go cook. Good luck farming. I'll show you my run later on.
Yeah, alright. See you later.
Alright, okay.
私の声に応え
問題ないよ。
3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげるプログラムロード解滅邪悪を壊滅しうる勇猛さ行くよ私の声に応えエーバティー体が重く感じてきた待機中3つ数える間に投稿のチャンスをあげる気をつけて行動しますね火事には気をつけてください先輩ご命令をオッケーあなたのこと覚えておくつもりはないよ命令を出してあなたが死んだ死なせないように気をつけ大当たりを引くのは誰かしらねターゲットロック舞う感覚味わってみない大当たりを引くのは誰かしらね誰もサプライズ好きだから好きに選んでね進め大当たりを引くのは誰かしらねご指示を大当たりを引くのは誰かしらね悪くない場所だ体が重く感じてきた言われなくても分かっておれつもよ
罪人は罰
Ooh. I almost let a device die there. It's not the term imprisonment. Put everyone back without killing them. So we can pull them, push them, then pull them together, then push them, kill them. Easy. But then they might die. I don't have that many pullers leveled up either.
今回もこの制服に恥じない戦いができたね。
Hey, I actually had the device trigger a number of times there, so I think that should bump my count at least a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Okay, okay, it's fine for me. Cool. Alright, where, how much sanity do I have?
おかえり、
34.
ドクター。
One more run. And we'll go through some story. Oh, 2 more actually. Yeah, for a sec I thought this boss was Hodor from I think it was W's event? Arknights Memoir. They kind of look the same. But I haven't read the story, so yeah. Yeah, about to say Lord of the Rings Hodor. Nah, not him, not him. Can't stay for long here. See you next time. All good. Alright. See you later, Ipan. How's it going? Bye. Okay. Let's go. Story time. That's on mute chat as well. This should be the place, right? No doubt about it. Neat. Just gotta check silence. She really wanted to meet you here? This looks like a real ass bar. It's pretty lively shape too. But nobody's home. True. The liquor's all laid out very tidily, with an orderly ambience to match. Pretty bizarre. Should we head back maybe? Not long till we gotta get going. No, whoever invited us knows about Anthony's jailbreak, and he's with us. On top of... Only annoying about the medal, we need to keep them alive for the call out to Red to imprison them. Exactly, yeah. That's what we were talking about before. Cannibal Dua, Gumi, and Jay because I literally cooked the enemy and healed them to allies as heal. Yes. We'll be heading off tonight. Let me check over the miscellaneous. Miscellaneous? Miscellaneous, one more time. I don't know that word. A message. I don't remember anyone in the city having my contact info. Wait, is this an internal band? With silence. Who are you? No one important. What's important is that I know you have Anthony, and you're the one that broke him out. I don't know what you're talking about. No need to panic. Even if I can't prove it, you can rest assured that I'm no bad actor. Otherwise I wouldn't go to the trouble of establishing contact with you on an inside wire. State your intentions. All I want is to invite you and Mayor, the engineer, out for a chat. I'll take that as a yes. Now the address is... On top of the fact she sounded absolutely vile. Hearing that as soon as I come in hurts me a little, you know? Who's it? Hiya! I reserved the entire bar. It's just us three all alone here. I really wanted to chit chat with you in a normal bar, but in the end, this isn't something we can let just anyone hear. So, sorries. You're... Alright, let's all introduce ourselves. I'm the director of ecological Ulysses. Is that how you pronounce it? I remember you. Wowie, you know me? I'm blessed. My mentor once mentioned you. Alright, your turn now. Do you need to ask? Oh, is there a ritual? There's a ritual to these things. Structural silence. Engineering, Lutra Workshop, Mayor. I hear you're with an organization called Rhodes Island now. How'd you get mixed up in this then? None of your business. Don't tell me you were behind all this. I don't know. What do you think? No, likely not. Oh, you sure about that? You could find us yourself. There's no reason you wouldn't know that Anthony has long since left Columbia. If you were the hand behind the curtain of Priory, there's absolutely no reason to seek us out. True, true. If I'm the hiding hand, I should be running around headless right now looking for Anthony, huh? Something tells me they won't lie down and take it, you know? Your bodyguards have the idea that have any idea how tough they are? Don't worry yourself. You sure? Eh? Worry how what then? Silence, timeout. If she's not behind all this, then she's... Skin am I going to buy? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to buy any of the skins. I mean, I kind of want to, but I kind of can't really afford it at the same time. It's not clear to me yet either. But you're linked to this case, and you want something out of us here. This is why you're directed Power of his star pupil over his structural. You're a real smarty. Love chatting up with people like you. I'm gonna buy Daddy Saria skin. Oh, that's the skin. That's what the skin's called. Bloodline of Combat. Yeah, I already have Saria's Bloodline of Combat skin. That's why I'm kind of like, don't really think I should buy Saria's skin. No, it's nice though. But Saria's current skin is quite nice too. Don't change the subject, Director Ulysses. Anthony left Columbia. His assassination failed. Mayor and I are the only ordinary people who just so happen to have come to Columbia. What is it you could want from us, all told? Oh, relax a little. I'm ordinary too, just a research here. I pose no imminent threat to you. Smile for the clickers. The booze in this bar's 4-star at least. Wanna sit down and chat over some drinks? Hey, you think we can, Silence? Oh, fine. I've got things I want to know too. Sweet! Let me take a look. Then I want this one. Ooh, you got a sharp eye. I like the Riesling a lot. Not too high proof, but the aromas can strong arm you. Huh? I'm not actually that good with alcohol. So let me recommend a fruit wine. Very low alcohol content. Very friendly flavor. Really? I'll give it a shot then. Goody. What about you, Miss Silence? Plain hot water will be fine. Oh, you come to a place like this and don't even want to try anything more fun? I'm not interested. Fine, fine. Alright, ladies, have a seat. Thank you. Whoa. This is actually really tasty. Glad you like it. Can we get to the topic at hand? We can. Down to business then. The way I see it, we both have questions, so we may as well trade answers. Of course some questions will be off limits, but let's agree not to play any boring little word games, shall we? In the interest of demonstrating my goodwill, I'll give you one free question before we start. Ask away. How'd you find us? That's a pretty trivial question. You sure? I thought you'd ask something more straight to the point. Please answer the question, Director Millies. Alright. Whether or not you believe me, me and Hydebro's strike teams had nothing to do with each other. Total 27 up in this event. As in I got, or what? Or as in there's total 27 operators featured in this event. That's crazy. Hydebro. Now the company moved against Anthony in this, right? Alrighty. You got history of them. Probably don't need too much introduction. Hydebro, former building materials juggernaut in Bunker Hill City, once clashed head to head with the up and coming Simon Co. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Thank you. Oh, Prime. Okay. But fuck. Eat. They're up and coming back then. Yes, Simon Co. originally was in the logistics business. By all accounts, the call was made to move into building supplies at a board meeting. The company was named after the family, and half of its top floor employees were related to the CEO, Smith Simon. Including the person at the heart of this affair, Anthony Simon, his one and only son. The short story is, whether it was over or under the table, the two companies fought it out, and they fought hard. To the point of blood, some rumors even say. And in the end, one could say Simon Co. lost. Ever since, Hydebro has enjoyed a very real monopoly on construction, supply, and commerce. In not just Bunker Hill, but surrounding cities as well. All correct. Gold star for you. Ultimately, you all come together in Ironforge City and shook them off. P.S. I've gotta say, you did a beautiful job. But we didn't shake you off. Haha, too true. I see you're not denying you're in league with them. I feel you've got your guess, honestly speaking. But I can tell you. I borrowed the communication channels for sure. Not like there's room to breathe. If I didn't do this, I'd probably end up the biggest loser out of this whole thing. So I think we can get into grilling each other now. One asks, the other answers. You start. No, let's have you start, Director Ulysses. Ooh, can I? I want to know what your game is here. Alrighty. What I want to know is... Screenshot time. Miss Silence, how did your helper get in touch with Anthony and aid him in a successful jailbreak while in prison? I'm not grasping how that went down. It's all in the past. Why do you want to know about it? Because I don't get how this jailbreak happened at all. The only parts I understand are the beginning. Hydebro initiated this assassination plot they'd been brewing forever against Anthony Simon, the last of the Simons, who was locked up in Mansfield State Prison. And then the very end, where Anthony led a group that successfully escaped Mansfield and then met up with you two and made it out of Columbia. To put in perspective how strong Saria lore-wise, she can go toe-to-toe with Mountain and able single-handedly beat Ifrit Demon with bare hand. That's Daddy Saria for you. So for everything in between, well, I had a chance to find out. That slipped away by now. Very sad about that. So I want to hear from you. Just what happened? This is not fair at all. Relax, I'm not here to try and get the whole thing in one single question. You can toss out your own questions when you see fit, and I'll do my best to answer. Of course, I might have other questions too, but probably not that many. Okay, being serious. We're only doing this I ask you, you ask, because we still don't know each other that well. We could say if we want to become friends, we'll let all the beans spill. I do not intend to become your friend, and this is going to take an awful amount of time. Aren't you just ordinary people in Colombia right now? You're not in any sort of rush, are you? Of course, you're free to turn tail and leave, but first thing, I have no way to guarantee you'll actually make it out. Second thing, I have no idea how much you really know, but this is probably your one and only chance to pry intel out of me, Ecological Director Mulesies. You really want to let that go? You're threatening me. I'm giving you the option that's least likely to get you hurt. You said your silence. Fine. I see you want to know, no matter what. And we're in no rush at all. Hey, I know this story. Can I just be drawing up some plans on the side here? Go for it. Kafka, was that your assistant's name? Yes. Don't think I ever saw her name in any of the list of stuff to do with you. She isn't a Ryan Lab employee. Ryan Lab would never hire her, and her interest in scientific research is roughly zero. Huh. So how do you know each other? Coincidentally. That's another story. All you need to know is she's a friend of mine. She's the one who helped me gather all my intel on Simon family. Ooh, sounds like a real doer to me. It doesn't say sisters, it says friends. I'm very loyal. Not many people would become a criminal to get thrown in prison for the sake of a friend, would they? I remunerated her appropriately. And she had her own goal in being imprisoned. Her own goal? According to her, she always wanted to experience true prison life, just once. From her angle, my request must have seemed like I was paying her for it. What an oddball she is. Undoubtedly. I can't comprehend her sort of mentality, to say the least. She sought out a carpenter named Mina to pose as staff while entering the prison. And she got sent in herself as a convict. Is Mina that one liberty in your team? She is. From the sound of it, she was a total third party. Why'd you yank her into this? I'm not too sure either. All Kafka said was that Mina had once had Anthony's aid, and so would be willing to go inside to help him. The long and short of it is she accepted my request and entered Mansfield State Prison. She became healer defender because to watch over Ifrit, it would be too easy for her. Silence is no, yeah. Royal Flush! Aha! Staying on top. Damn it. Lost again. Hey Kafka, you're not cheating, are you? Ain't anyone else's fault you're bad. See? Both Kafka's hands. Empty. How's she gonna cheat? Yeah, exactly. Not my business you hold your cards so crappy I can see them. But who'da thunk it? First I saw you as some weedy little brat. My shame. Better than I thought. You got word from my mama. You're a real friend, fair and square. Hey, how many times I gotta tell you? I'm already all grown up. Haha, truth. Ought to be calling you a lady. Ooh-wee, Kafka ma'am. Hey you lot, break time's over. Back to work. Anyone slacking, you can kiss goodbye to your dinner. Yeah, whatever. You're some jailer. Who made you king? What'd you say? Speak up. I said I need a toilet. Hold it in. These jailers have a real bad attitude. Hey Kafka, seeing as you can get a thing or two, I'll give you some advice. Don't know where you muddled it on outside, but in Mansfield I say you better keep your tail between your legs, figuratively speaking. Why is that? You know well as me, this is a nomadic prison we're in. Times are it visits cities for supplies. Maybe it takes on a few new inmates. Otherwise it roams around the wilderness and nobody gives a hoot. So in here, 2 and 2 can make fish. Only law is the jailer's law. I guess so. Hey, sort of a bright side though. Outside it's just us infected doing what don't get treated human. But once you're in here, you ain't treated human whoever you are. Bastards in A-Zone don't live any better than we do. I think of that and I feel sore. A-Zone? Alright, you're fresh. People that ain't infected get cells in A-Zone, and us infected get in B-Zone. That's how we know them by, anyway. A-Zone, B-Zone. Oh. Can't help but say, Kafka. You came in just the right time. Uh-huh. Today's a big event. You're in luck making it. What's the event? You're no Davson. Sure. Speaking of, what's that room over there for? At least in prison there's some equality in there. True. Looks like a factory line to me. Why is this split off from outside? No one's in there either. What do you mean? Oh, that's C-Zone special assembly line. C-Zone? They're the ones living in that tower dead center of the place. That's what we call C-Zone. Scarce few there, but they've all made major messes. They'll pretty much be serving all their lives. They gotta work too, but they ain't gotta be with us. So that's where they do it. Anyone in there called Anthony? Anthony? What's up, you know him? I wouldn't say we know each other, just heard he was in here too. Where else is he gonna be? Hey, zip it. You about ready? Starting? Damn, took long enough. What's happening? What's happening? Why do you all look like you're getting together? Kafka, in New Year. Don't try anything today. Save you getting hurt. Just grab some kind of something and hide. It's a front row ticket to Mansfield big regular fixture. Gang fighting! Oh, okay. And that's the beginning of that one. Alright, sure, okay. Get your ass on the ground. Gah, sleaze. Wait, whoa, what even happened? Why are we duking it out now? Thought I told you to go hide, Kafka. What are you over here for? Oh god, I'm fine. Just tell me what's going on and I'll make it slick. Yeah, when I was thinking about it, if I'm in this world, I better go up to prison if I'm infected at least. Because at least I go free home, free food, and everyone treat equally here. I mean, that's one way to look at it, I guess. If you're infected, yeah. Ha! Just take a look. Infected and non-infected don't see eye to eye most times, eh? So split into two sides and brawl. I mean, yeah, that happens for sure, but the jailers don't care? Well, I want you to look at them carefully. Sure do love a good inmate fight. We hit the jackpot with today's shift. Haha, right you are. This is the moment. The only joy working in this hellhole. Get their asses, A-Zoners. I'm watching you. You see that? They're living up like no one else here. Plus the side that wins gets slightly better eats for the next while. So this is all their fun? Stopping us from just not fighting. No fighting? Kafka, you know how I got slammed up? Took the scruff of everyone, looked down on me, and I socked them. Hello. Konnichiwa, Furuko-san. 今は、話を読み途中読んでる。まあ、英語なんで。 Hey Kafka, I reckon all the places in the goddamn world, this is the only one where you can bust non-infected jaws and the fuzz can't even be asked to slap you on the wrist. Beat someone to death, you get locked in for a while. Besides, if you're really gonna die, you're gonna die. Let's us scare him in prison. Bleh, I'm done. You get it. I'll go back and make hay. You find somewhere and stay low. Bleh, yourself. Looking down on Kafka, you know? Man, I guess the infected and non-infected still live the same old clash in here. Not just living it even. Idea's got mutant. Super mutant. I've seen a thing or two outside, but I gotta admit, this ain't a first for me. If Silence is watching this, should be sick to the bone. But sorry, Silence, because I'm different. Messier the sitch gets, more I like it. You fight your thing and I'll go see what pies I can't get my fingers in. That gets me ready for the next bit. Ouch, who sneaked their leftovers out for a box lunch? Why is there a sock here? This is an event of Arknights. Ima wa evento desu. It's a Mansfield Break event. Guess that's what you get in a real prison. Y'all do what you're meant to, huh? Not finding anything I could really use though. But... Drop dead, dirtbag. Drop dead yourself! Ooh, they're going at it. Long timers don't play fair. Either. They've been making all sorts of weapons on download. Come on, get madder and drop something for me. I got a stray one here. Aw, nerds, that girl's in trouble. Maybe I would've helped. Oops, she was hiding something up her sleeve, looks like. Interesting, interesting. What's going on here? Superintendent Barton, sir, the prisoners are fighting. You're sitting there watching? You ain't stopping them? Oh, Superintendent, time's up. I don't give a hoot which way the time is. It's our duty as jailers to manage the prisoners. Yes, sir. Hey, you lot! Superintendent says it's time to quit it! I'm gonna be like, Uno reverse. Ugh, said it before and I'll say it again. This is prison, not your concerned battlefield. Y'all should be working proper, acting proper. Only way your mums, pops, and buds out there will see you a day sooner. You hear me? The warden is boring, just enjoying the show. I'm telling this for your own good. Here we go again. Wow, there's a couple of marks on you. You alright? Right as rain. Scratches. I'll smash a few A-zone dirt bags for the trouble. Fine deal to me. Now wine sound like this every time? You mean Barton? Yeah, more or less. He's a jailer's super. Always shows up in times like this. Puts on the vaudeville and hits the brakes. And says some meaningful crap. Especially in moments like now when the place stopped over at a city. The warden's gone and he acts like he's the lord of the prison. Chopped on his head as a kid. But it ain't every time this happens, I'll tell you that. Plenty of times they don't stop for nothing. I'd say most of the time actually. Not that often it's over when he says, like today. When it just went in, you'll see Barton call in his safety. He's what? Yep, there he is. For your own good, easy for you to say if you're not infected, the prison is better than outside word, literally. True, true. Man, Mountain is buff. Anthony? Looks like you really do know him. I mean, I've only seen him all dressed up before. You ought to learn from Mr. Anthony's example here. He might be a prisoner, but he esteems rationality. He does not make his first resort violence. In his downtime, he likes to read. Right, listen to records. Mighty fine boy. Mountain's literally a mountain. Bleh. You don't like Anthony? No, don't get me wrong, Kafka. Hey, no one in this prison who'd cross Anthony. Usually it's just like Barton said. Good to know, folks. We all know he's the biggest, muscliest goddamn shot in the place. They say when he came into prison, first thing he did was go and beat every last guy in C-Zone into line. Damn right. Anyone else in C-Zone barely gets to meet us, but he's the real thing. Swallow as a bell. A-Zone or B-Zone, everyone falls in with him. Yeah, I'm just barfing to have a look at Barton. Listen to him. You think he's praising Anthony right now? He's mocking him. Anthony's the only guy he can't lift his head against, but he needs Anthony to wrangle us. This is the only way he can do it. We're at Mansfield State Prison. State! Prison! We are pilot penitentiary with special approved from the capital. It will serve as a shining example for the other states. We're a crowd of convicts. Example your face. In short, I hope you can now reflect on yourselves. Reflect for my sake. Let's go, Anthony. Got an hour hitting the books today. So usually you don't even see us. Usually, I guess. Timetabling for the serious offenders is out of step with ours. Most of the time they're just staying in C-Zone Tower. Oh, you want to see him? Mayhaps I do. I want to talk about something with him. Obviously not something the jailers can know about. Don't worry, I get you. You want to have a little heart-to-heart with him? It's not like you don't have a shot. Mountain is big. There's no story here. Okay. 2. Story. Alright, let's continue. The infected and non-infected stand equal in prison. Now, isn't that the picture of irony? You can't call that equal. Heh, you're right. We have to suffer inhumanity to reach equality, and that's probably an equal we shouldn't want. Can we change the subject? I'm also planning on continuing this one. Chat about this stuff from all lofty up high and you'll sleep terrible at night. Alright, Kafka went inside 4.5 months ago? The break happened 4.5 months ago. 4 months ago. Right when Mansfield State Prison was stopped over at San Sophie City. Alright, see you later, Demon Eye. That's a comment, Eye. Correct. Of course, any earlier, and we'd have to go a year back. After all, as a nomadic prison, it only visits cities on the periphery once every 3 months to restock and take in new inmates. The rest of the time it's stopped in the middle of the barrens. 4 months to plot a jailbreak. Can't say that's short, but I can't say that it's that long either. Huh? Wait, actually that gives me a question. By the rules he gave, it should be my turn to ask. Right, yeah. Go ahead then. Before that, Mayor, could I ask you to make something for us to eat? Huh? Yeah, sure, but I don't know if I can use the kitchen here, so... You can use it. I thought this chat would probably take ages, so I actually prepped a whole bunch of ingredients. Can you cook, Miss Mayor? Sure I can cook. I'm a solo workshop. I couldn't make grub, I would have starved to death forever ago. I mean, Rhine Lab and Rhodes Island both have cafeterias, but sometimes it's just a pain in the ass to walk over, you know? Keep talking. I'll go make you some eats. Make sure you examine those ingredients, right? I don't want to get accused of fiddling with your food here. Heyo! You are so hospitable. I told you. I come to chat with you. Can't dodge me. Why'd you get Mayor out of the picture? Because I still haven't told her that energy are behind Hyper. What? Wait, don't tell me you didn't plot this together? Nah, I wouldn't tell her in the first place. She only came with me to procure equipment. So that's how it is. I see. Because energy and engineering walk pretty close. You wouldn't want to sour her outlook. But given she wasn't your partner in crime, would you run that much risk telling her? I don't need you to remind me. Set it aside. What I want to know is, during all of this, What was Energy's position like? They were backing Hydebro. It had nothing to do with the business itself. It was Hydebro who tapped Energy's resources to cook up their assassination plot. I see then. Alright, my turn to ask then. As far as I know, Anthony's accomplices in the jailbreak included the prison's original mortician, Miss Doma, and also a woman by the name of Robin. Hey, First Dylan. What's up, man? What bugs me about that is, by my intel, Robin should have been one of the assassins sent to take Anthony out. But going by your version of the events, you seem to have just one helper, and that's Miss Kaka. Could it be Robin wasn't your doing? It appears you have no idea how the jailbreak went, Director Milsis. I said that already. On top of that, you've gotten one thing wrong. I had no immediate knowledge that the assassination would take place. What's in the teapot? That's an avatar of Ang, one of the dudes in the chat right now. But I've muted chat, so because I'm reading story, so. If I had any awareness of it beforehand, I wouldn't have had Kafka infiltrate the prison alone. It was far too dangerous for her. In none of these circumstances, what she could accomplish was very limited. Wait, you're not telling me you only got Anthony? He's your only lead? I am. I only realized in the past half year that Anthony was not incarcerated in the same prison as the rest of his family. Following that, I arranged for Kafka to make her way in. My thought process at the time was, if she could meet him and help him break out of jail, perfect. If she couldn't, then no well. And then you managed to bump straight into the whole assassination. Oh, the pieces are fitting. That makes so much actual sense. Are you sure you should have told me about this? If you'd kept me going like you were going to stop the assassination, I'd been way more impressed, you know. I'm no expert at that sort of thing, Dr. Milsis. I see. At first I thought we were alike, but looking at it now, it's Miss Mayer. That's who you're like. You're the same sort of person. But you have the research you love and don't care about much else. So there's got to be some reason you were forced to care about this. And that reason I'm guessing is the diabolic crisis, right? That and this are unrelated matters, Director Milsis. If you came to talk about Ifrit, then our conversation ends here. Sorry, should have kept my mouth shut. It's okay. I've only heard things about it. I don't even know what happened. As a token of apology, I'll give you a free question. You need it. Oh? Hey, AKFGR47. No Morgan? Sad Panda. Or Gawain. No Morgan or Gawain. Did you get Tristan at least? Or Tristan. Did you gacha at least? What I require isn't your apology. I require you to never bring it up again. That will do. Got it? Let's just continue where we left off. Yes. How much did you gacha? Remember, as far as I'm concerned, this assassination was completely unaccounted for. I didn't imagine Hydebro would do things this way. Well, that goes to show you you don't have a full grasp on Energy's MO. Figured it had to be a second copy of Enkidu. Ah, you got spooked by Enkidu? 3 multis and 5 tickets. 3 multis and 5 tickets and you didn't get a 4-star. Damn. No Gawain or Tristan. That's kind of sour. It's okay. At least they're permanent. Oh, first copy Enkidu. Okay. I mean, still not great, but at least it's someone new, I guess. Still not great. Yeah. Anthony's a hidden danger. Imagine some entity that can't allow any hidden danger or uncontrollable elements. Imagine they find out they've left a little loose end. That's the end of the bros. Say spent a couple of years weaving this hit together, making it real, burying an imprisoned Anthony 6 feet under. To cover up their evil, they cannot help but do more evil. Story time! Yeah. Makes me rich. There are some things that can't be walked back, huh? Back to the assassin, by the way. That woman Robin wasn't backed by you. That only leaves one possibility. Robin's an assassin who went turncoat midway, right? Right. So, could I trouble you to switch angles? I'm a little curious about this assassin lady and her prisonly actions. Given she and Anthony escaped together, I'm sure you verified her status and experiences yourself. Robin was true enough. Initially, one assassin dispatched to the prison to take Anthony out. Around the time Kafka recalled that clash between the prisoners, she hadn't been in there for too long. Yeah, I'm just going through the story of the event now that I've cleared all the maps, so... Oh. Grit your teeth. He'll be fine in a flash. Ugh. The hell are you yelling for? Turn it! If you're injured, go to the morgue. Quit hollering here. Sorry about that. They're lined up something fierce over there. I'm just giving him some emergency aid first. He'll be fine soon enough. He meant to say the clinic, right? Why the morgue? Ah, cause they're next to each other. Doc and Mortician are the same person too. Weirds anyone out, I swear. Forget the jailers. Even if we're smiles and sunshine, we don't really want to go near there. Only after the gang fights, there's nowhere else to go. Gotta get treatment there. Over time, folks just end up calling the whole end the morgue. Prison? Yeah, this event's about breaking out of prison. That's why the title is We're Breaking Free. It's also a reference if no one's gotten it. I don't think anyone gets that reference. Do you need some help? No, miss? What you doing over here? I was making all that up. You're okay. It doesn't really get to me. But this do. Need come over to the clinic? No, this young lady here helps me dress it fine. Prison break. Leave it to me. Your bandaging skills aren't half bad. Leave it to you, I shall. Yep. That scared of her? Scared, alright. To her credit, she's saved more people than I can count, but she's a real oddity. Just don't want to get closer, simple as that. I see. Alright, try moving your arm. Ugh, much better. You got a fast technique, Robin. What you used to do? I used to work for a private security firm. Private security firm? Ain't those paid big bucks? You carry yourself good. Can't even imagine what someone like you does to end up in the slammer. All went downhill after my pop lost his job. Spent all his time drinking, gave his liver issues. Med bills came in real expensive. I took a risk and... I see. Yeah. Darn. Ain't had it easy at all. You? Me? I was a business guy. Wife and her lover wanted to get rid of me. Snatch my assets. End of it all, they took hell of to me. Now I killed them to save my life. Simple as. Anywho, I owe you one. I've been here for Lord knows how many years. I know a bit about everything that goes on. You got any questions, ask them to me. I've seen a few folk from A zone and B zone enter the C zone tower from time to time. How'd they get in? Huh? Well them. They got dragged over to C zone to clean the big guy's room. Cleaning? Yep. Aside from jailers, there ain't much people doing the stuff. Might be an official slammer. It seems the paychecks aren't bad. But nobody wants to work at prison. Much less a giant nomadic prison like this, roving the barren lands all day long. If they ever want to do something inside the prison, it's when they stop over at a city. Get a few people to come in, get it done while they're stopped. Can't get it done in time, and they just gotta come with. Wait till someone's sent out so they can send them back, or just take them to the next city and send her off there. Last we stopped at San Sophie City. They hired a bunch of decorators. Been half a month since we left and they're still working at it. Ah, say they weren't the prisoners. There's workers all over the place. Yep. See one there right now. It's Mina. What are you doing over here now?
Excuse me.
I'm looking for a washroom? Thanks for the follow, Dimitri. Enjoy your stay. Made a wrong turn on accident. Ah, no problem. Superintendent said, as long as you don't go anywhere important, no worries to going where you go. All day, every day is Padora Day. But you, don't stand there, you got nothing. Scram back to your quarters. Yep. See? They ain't the prisoners' folk, but they act like the center of the universe. Warden's given orders they're good, too good to eat. They're to eat good and eat drink good. So the jailers all used to sidestep and everywhere look damn near constipated seeing any of them. I think it makes them look pretty cool. Hey. Grr. Why are you two chatting? Hey, sir. Got a newbie. Cut us some slack? Huh. I'll give you 5 more minutes. How'd you have that? I've been here for a while. You always find your way into something. If you want some, I can give you a little. Don't need it. More interested in the prisoners entering C-Zone. Yeah, there's never really any stuff around, but you gotta have someone to blame the hygiene and all that. You don't think it's these jailers to do it, do you? So those bunch get hauled off to clean the place up? Yep. Not just C-Zone, same goes for everywhere else. Us inmates clean the whole damn prison. But dang, if it ain't a cushy job. You don't need to work in the factories and you get to wander all over. Sometimes you gotta be in the passengers only the jailers go. The passages. Only the jailers go. Drinking up the scenery. Passages? Huh, I guess you wouldn't know. Second floor's got this corridor. Only staff get to go through it. You see the whole view from there. Been there once before. Whew, darn good sight. But the jailers in here are some real lowlives. Jailer watching me that time pointed out this big stone marker outside, told me they'd stood it specially for the convicts. Just asked for who exactly without even thinking, and he said for all those convicts who escaped. There's been people in here who really did escape on their own sums, and some they let out deliberately. Why? Because they all die out in the barrens in the end. Couldn't you break out while they stop at a city? Hey, you think no one else had the idea before you? Every time they stop over, every single jailer's on max alert, cranked to 11. Even a guy like Anthony wouldn't be able to make it out. Anthony? But in my opinion, he doesn't even need to make it out. Why? Anthony's a prisoner. Who doesn't respect him? When the jailers talk to him, they're scared to even breathe. He doesn't make trouble, but his strength and reputation goes for miles. Sure, building that underground library was his suggestion to make to the warden? That's some clout. Don't blab about this everywhere, but we all feel in private. If Anthony wanted to stay in this prison forever, then that'd be nothing to do with the warden. Anthony's the real master of this place. But it sounds peculiar, isn't it? How'd a fellow like Anthony end up in prison? And he spent so long here, yet nothing's happened. That's Saria, isn't it? That's Saria, isn't it? You've been chatting for far too long. Back to your quarters. Yes, sir. Right away now. Ruins are no problem then. Eh? No problem. None. Robin wrapped me up real good. Much better. And don't you dawdle. Just now that one took a glance at me. That jailer actually gave me a shake about me. What in Sam Hill? Well, that's for now. That's that for now. You got anything? Come find me again. Got it. Thanks. Pop, looks like Anthony's a pricklier problem than I heard. Who are you? Did you receive a sum of money today? You're a generous Jay? Correct. Go on and get your father's treatment. Of course, if you want to make it your own life better with it, there's no problem either. In fact, I personally recommend you do so. Why are you giving me money? It's in the name. I'm generous. Though I regret to tell you, if you want to treat your puppy with that money, it's not going to be enough. What do you want me to do? You're smart, Robin. Yes. I like dealing with smart people. Here, I'll lay my cards out to you. I want you to enter Mansfield State Prison and kill someone. Mansfield? I've heard that's a prison you never get out of. Don't you worry about that. As long as you can do it, I have the means to let you out. You can think it over, Miss Robin. I know this is risky beyond hell. I know things look bad. But, sick as you are, I'll do what I can. Hoo-hoo! Robin's not a professional assassin? Not at all. Even I could tell that much. She had none of the air about her. Looks like the material I had on her was correct. She really was a security worker. Her skills certainly should have invited trust. The soul smacks of a little weirdness to me. What? Why'd they hire her is my question, but that's not too important. Skip it for now. More importantly, it seems most of the assassins were like Robin in that they'd been hired solo. They had no idea if they had any competition, and no clue who their employer was. How many assassins did Hybrid hire in the end? Your guess is as good as mine. Just like I said before, the bros paid big to get rid of Anthony. Money with their blood and sweat in it. How did the assassins get into prison? I'm sure you looked into it beforehand, too. Mansfield State Prison was established jointly by a few of the state's municipal governments. It stands alone. Now that I've seen it described, the founding intent of the prison was to serve its state-breaking new ground. Development was rapid, but crime rates stayed high and rampant. So at the time, it was a half-abandoned industrial platform. It was Randall, the current warden, who suggested establishing the prison to the city governments. All at once, they had a solution for what to do with the platform and where to put inmates. Any questions so far? Back just farming, nothing else to do, so I came here. Oh, good. Isn't the answer pretty obvious though? The idea is the prison gets used as a lockbox to shove every troublesome person. It's the people none of the cities want to bother with. Getting inside isn't the tough part. Miss Kafka never told you how exactly she got in there, am I right? Of course the prison is still a prison. Getting out is tough. Like I said, it only visits cities on the edge once every few months. The rest of the time it stops in the barrens. A convict escapes out there, they're stuck in the endless barrens until they die. Here's the thing, Robin mentioned it. A mysterious person promised it. There was a way to get them out for sure. So as long as they didn't slip up and get themselves killed in there, and successfully ran the hit on Anthony, then they just need to wait for extraction. But they sent in a lot of other assassins. Would Hydra really be able to retrieve each and every one? Of course not. Which is why I said none of them knew about the others. And once they were inside, even if they figured it out, there'd be no escape. The only option would be to kill Anthony or die trying. It's a simple, effective method. But I still don't understand. Why? Simon Carr had shut down. Its core members were all in prison. Hybrid never once touched them. Why move against Anthony alone of all people? It's maximum security prison rights. Yeah. Do I actually have to start from there? I mean, I guess freedom is worth something? What do you mean? Alright, Miss Silence. Now I know you don't really care much about this in the past. But maybe if you pulled something so bold and brash and succeeded, precisely because you didn't realize. Sorry, I'm not making fun of you here. In fact, you can take it as me complimenting you. Right, as for your question. First of all, let me answer it with a question. Miss Silence, have you ever thought about if you wanted to dispose of Anthony in prison, assassins are actually one of the least efficient methods? No. Because there are much better ways. Buying off the jailers, maybe bribing the warden. But sending an assassin to dress up as a prisoner, get into prison and kill another prisoner, When you hear it out loud, sounds dumb, doesn't it? Because they couldn't. Yep, because they couldn't. Ooh. From the way you reacted to this prison's history just now, I'm gonna need to give you a walkthrough on this side from the top. Silence. What do you mean? Do you still remember Kafka recalling the prison superintendent Barton? What did he say? We are Mansfield State Prison. State Prison. We are pilot penitentiary with special approval from the capital. It will serve as a shining example to other states. What about it? Pilot. Special approval. You know what that implies? What? It implies business. In Colombia, the most profitable business is wherever the power is. Prison's a model case. What are you... I'm telling you this prison is in fact Warden Randall's money machine. But it's a prison. Sure is. A heavily guarded prison. Send whoever you don't like in there for a fate worse than death. Send whoever you want to safeguard in there to be protected. Whatever you need, as long as you have the money. Don't you go, wow, that's a supersized business opportunity? But in that case, could Hydebro not just pay the warden the requisite amount and he'd help them do their work? One second you're stunned beyond belief hearing it, the next you force yourself to switch lanes and rail your thought in full steam. You really are amazing, Miss Silence. I don't feel like you're complimenting me. Your query is totally reasonable, but truth is I don't have a clear-cut answer either. We can work backwards. In conclusion, they didn't do that. And surely they tried it before. So the only possible answer is they failed. Personally, I think it's because the warden didn't want to get himself stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, perhaps Anthony's mistreatment could be bought, but Anthony also had a massive influence in prison. If he died, you sure couldn't handle it, like a typical prisoner of death. A lot of people would love Randall's position. As far as I know, he's got major guile too. I don't think he'd take the risk. Someone like him? It's more likely he took Hydebro's money and did nothing. I remember Anthony once saying he fled to Ironforge City before he was finally arrested. Perhaps his father had some involvement in the affair. Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Old Smith used to be a fair household name in Bunker Hill City. Sending his son to prison for his protection wouldn't surprise me one bit. But that doesn't answer my question. I've already answered it, Miss Silence. You're smart. You just don't want to believe it. I don't understand. What I mean is they couldn't do it in Mansfield State Prison, but that doesn't mean they couldn't do it in Bunker Hill City Prison. Wait, you don't mean his family... Looks like you finally understand, Miss Silence. You said that Hydebro never touched Anthony's family. That's a faulty assumption. The only reason they're not dead is because they don't need to be. Maybe you just can't comprehend it, but in Colombia, that's far from the worst thing that could happen to your prison. Moreover, after dealing with Simon and Co., Hydebro had no competitors left. They obviously wouldn't ever let the Simon family turn the next page. They said as much. The Simons posed no more threat. So once they discovered Anthony was in a prison, they had no influence over. They decided Anthony wasn't a threat? Correct. As long as Anthony lives, they always face the risk of a comeback. So Hydebro had a grip over the local lockup, but none at all on the prison a couple states over, Mansfield State Prison. No wait, they're a business. Even our energy section is backing them. What in the world gives them any say in the local prison? Well, what in the world indeed? You're not. No, I refuse to. Dinner's ready. Eat something, you guys. Eat? You look like you've seen a ghost, Silence. I need a moment to cool my head. Mayor, if I could trouble you to continue explaining the events Director Mill sees. Huh? Sure thing. Silence, you want to eat on the side and listen? Nah, I need somewhere a little quieter. You can head into the kitchen then. There's a table there. Right, thank you. Freedom has infected that mean nothing. If you get attacked by every single person you meet outside world, or just kicked out of your house and people in town just because you are affected. I don't think everywhere you get kicked. Like, I'm sure there's some places where you could be fine as an infected. Like, what was it? The event Twilight of Olamond. Except if you want to go Rhodes Island, that's the other place to go. Don't need to go to Colombia to suffer fate worse than death. Yeah. We finished Robin's past and what she was doing in prison. Ah, I got it. The next should be her first failed hit. Now, from Kafka's perspective, her successfully getting in touch with Anthony. Wow, so this is where the two of them cross paths? Yep. Let me guess you guess. Robin's thinking about entering C-Zone for cleaning. Sad, right? Kafka went for it too. I imagine she heard it was the safest way to meet Anthony. That's straight to the punch. I like it. All the middle stuff's pretty nothing. You wanna hear it? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. I feel like I'd heard some pretty interesting things. But let's stick to the jailbreak itself first. So you wanna hear Kafka or Robin's side? I'll keep with Robin's. Cool. It was a whole month since she went inside them. All the while she kept her head down and worked. Finally clawed out the chance to go to C-Zone for cleaning. Used every material at her disposal, raided all the weapons she could count on. Packed them on her in prison. Sounds like she was pretty amply prepared. Did she get sussed by Anthony then? Or stopped like Kafka? Nope. Something wild happened. Like a actual big brain doctor can actually summon like Maya consistently. Yeah. It's hard to use summoners, like just summoners. All present. Here. 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 Hey, you're fresh mate too, right? Seen you before at the factory. Listen up. You got new inmates among you, so I'll repeat the rules. A zone and B zone are responsible for different rooms. The two of us will take you separately. But you will all get one turn cleaning up Mr. Anthony's room. Why is that? It's called respect. You understand? A zone with me, B zone with him. Saya! I'll make it breathe. Once you're in, don't touch what you shouldn't. Don't even think about taking what you shouldn't. Do your work. Especially when it comes to Mr. Anthony's room. You have to clean his room like you care for your own mommy. Is that clear? Like I give a slug's ass about my mommy. Hey, hey. Bomb bomb is like W mine, but do less damage. Okay. You, shut it. I'm saying this for first timers here. Don't give me trouble, you hear me? I got it, I got it. Behave and we'll give you some playtime in an MTC cell. Ugh, now that's a park. I'll be good as a baby then. Enough! You all got your cleaning gear on you? So we'll get ready to go upstairs. So these are C-Zone cells. I finally gotten in. Every story has 4 cells. Each cell only links to the elevator. But the style of these cells is so different to ours. It feels like there's no privacy at all here. Get down to it. Stop gawking around. Over here is Anthony's. Mr. Anthony's room. Looks like the other side's there already. Just get in there and clean up. Don't think about brawling with B-Zone here. I'll be watching you. This jailer's not like the others. Real domineering. Focus. I finally get to see Anthony. In all the photos he's built crazy strong. If I took him on directly, I'd have no chance of winning. But no matter how strong the person, as long as you can find a weak point, there's a chance. Just clean up while you look for it. Even if finding a weak point's all I get, I'll take it. Pop, protect me. Huh? What's going on? Screenshot. A jailer and few B-zoners got taken out. Who are you? Why kill me? You don't need to know who wants you dead, Mr. Anthony. All you need to know is this is where you die. Boss, the A-Zone's team's here. Came fast. No problem, bud. You take that batch out. Don't go kill it now. Still gotta get out of here. No way. You're here to take out Anthony too. Why don't you take this? Get out of my way, brat. Gah. He knocked that girl stupid in one punch too. Huh. Huh. That jailer just spoke right just now? Ugh. Now's not the time to worry. This one's coming for me. I gotta deal with him first. Ugh. This prison is fierce. Knocked all the others down in just a few hits. Good hell. This jailer's a mighty one too. She's just guarding though. Seems like... I wonder why. Ah! Crud. The jailer's down. Just me left. But if I end up fighting with him here, it's gonna be a mess to explain after. And you. Come on. It's my only option to throw fists. Huh. Oh, use the skill. You're fast. Anthony rescued me? Might not know who you are, but you shouldn't be doing this. Not this right in front of my eyes. Sorry, I just pretended to be knocked out. Of course she did. As if she'd get knocked out that easily. That's not gonna end. You still care about other folk. You're a real gentleman, Mr. Anthony. What did he... Here, miss. Don't be scared of me. Just blame it on your rotten luck. Relax. Besides, we're Anthony, we don't want to kill nobody. You just take a lie down. Shit. Ugh. He got me. I can't think clear. You weren't welcome, Anthony. Dead. Didn't expect you to be this good of a cook. Wow. Bet you didn't. Anyway, she got caught up in another assassin's attempt and lost consciousness then. That must have sucked. Yeah, unlucky her. So how did this assassination pan out? You know Anthony must have won. This was an attempt on his life in prison. Couldn't have gone without comment. Yep. But because Robin was out during that time, we have to go from Kafka's side. Ooh, but didn't Kafka get knocked out by that convict too? Oh, she sandbagged that one. So she says. Wake up mountain, just break every single prison, burn to dust. Ah, okay, that adds up. Does seem like her style, yep. Talk. Whose people sent you? You wouldn't. No. He's out. These people really were. Fine. Thinking about it now won't do anything. Let's see how these prisoners are first. Looks like none of them crossed the river. And this girl. I don't know who you are, but you helped me back there. Thank you, girl stranger. You can call me Kafka. Huh? You're not out? Don't move. Just shift a bit to the right. Block the monitors. Is this okay? Gordon, surveillance shouldn't see me now. Lucky for me, I checked around while I was cleaning the rooms. Who are you? Told you, call me Kafka. I'm here to help you. This is a real snafu. I was gonna leave you a slip of paper and call it there. Didn't expect this guy to suddenly go off. What in the world is happening? Not the right place to talk about that. Know anywhere good? Jailers should be coming over to see what the ruckus was. We can go to the clinic. That'll work. What in blue blazes? Anthony, what the hell are you doing? So what I'd like to ask, Barton. Is prisoners snuck in with the intent to kill me? The hell are you doing? What? It's the truth, Superintendent Barton. I witnessed Mr. Anthony fight off 2 inmates. What? Weren't you watching them? The 2 of them knocked me out. They were very strong. You're good for nothing. How do you want me to explain this all this to the warden? Let's get a grip on the prison first, Barton. These 2 are assassins. You can deal with them. Right, but Mr. Anthony, you see, we can't just take you at your word for all this. I know. I've suffered minor injuries. I need a trip to the clinic first. I knocked everyone else unconscious. Might behoove you to send them all to the clinic too. Once we're all there, I'll explain things in fine detail. Very strong, says sorry, who can single-handedly beat Demon. Alright. Alright. What are you a bunch of navel gazing for? Throw these 2 bodies in the morgue and drag all of them with you. Yes, sir! Sir! Jailers are all gone, Anthony. What happened? I saw them all looking perturbed some. I'd like to know too. Alright, this place is safe, young Kafka. Doma is my friend. If I could call anyone in this prison trustworthy, it'd be her. First off, drop that young. Just some random little shorty. Apologies, Miss Kafka. Man, okay, you. For a prisoner, you're politer than all the people outside. This is how Anthony is. He doesn't hold back courtesy for anyone. Yeah, I get it. You look like a haymaker. You got manners for days too. Not surprising everyone else in here thinks you're a juggernaut. You flatter me. Well then, my turn to ask the questions. You're apparently here to aid me. That means you know where my assassins came from, I suppose? Before that, I need to ask you something first. Please do. You want your family, or I guess your dad is the one Simon Kerr's named after. Anyway, do you know exactly what happened there? As long as you do, I can explain things a lot simpler. My father was detained on more than 10 charges. I know the circumstances couldn't have been simple, but I've had no time to find out concretely. Okay, you know, yeah, that's good enough for me. Simon Kerr, thanks to was it? Do you mean illicit? Yeah, that. Illicit. Smuggling. Originium goods. Anyway, the company got shut down and the core members all went to prison. So your whole family's serving in Bunker Hill City right now. Anthony slams a fist onto the nearby table. Everything on top of it rattles off. Mountains looks like someone who could break your bone to dust, but is actually just a giant fluffy boy who can also break your bone to dust. Haha, yeah. Anthony. I'm alright. I prepared myself to hear this a long time ago. I'm already happier that you could believe, knowing that they're not dead. Alright, who sent them? Hydber. Hydber, so it was you. Let me just think. What does silence say? Right, your family, the Simons. We're competing with them across some kind of line. You were camping 50% of the profits over this, and there was plenty of friction, so they always wanted to just camp your share too. And then they did it. Pretty simple. Hydber. I heard my father mention that name often. I even visited their company as a guest once. They did all this over a bit of selfishness. I'd heard of similar events before. I just never expected it to happen around me. Anthony, are you alright? Need me to use my arts, settle your mind some? No, thank you, Doma. I told you, I prepared myself for this a long time ago. Didn't expect the reality to come so sudden, that's all. I believe you, Miss Kafka. I think there's no reason you'd have to deceive me about this. See how things are, these assassins ought to be from Hypro. Why only come at this point? That I have no idea at all. Judging by my experience, it wasn't the last of them just now. They've sent a whole bunch of people in to take you out for sure, so we should probably call this very beginning. How about you? I presume you're not here just to help fend those killers off for me, are you? What's your objective, Miss Kafka? Me? It's kind of tough to explain fast, but let's say this. Someone trusts me to help break out here. You do want to get out and take revenge, right? You got a life sentence. It's a kind without parole. If you want to leave this place, then you got one choice, and that's jailbreak. That's why I'm here to help you. Obviously, if you don't want peace out, and you're going to stay here forever, it's not like I'm going to force you to go. Jailbreak. But no soul has ever made a clean escape from this prison. Hey, say that if you want. But you can't knock it till you try it, right? You've been in this prison for a good while now, Miss Kafka. Yeah, sure have. You should have heard some things about me. Yep. They all say you're the most powerful prisoner and the most free. Pretty much everyone thinks you're as strong as heck. It's kind of insulting to Mountain that the fact they sent this weak-ass assassin to kill Mountain. True. I think you're pretty strong too, right now. Staying calm in times like this. The fact is, that's not what's happening. Even with all this supposed charisma I have as a prisoner, I can't bend the jailers, let alone the warden. I should never have earned my current standing. Yeah, that's true enough, but you earned it now, so hey. In reality, what I earned is the turnkey's favor. At least, what little I know is that the warden himself said it. He told them to be slightly nicer with me. All these years I've had suspicions. After I reached Ironforge City, I was arrested. Then I came to this prison. Did my father arrange for this from the start? Foreseeing something and sending me here in advance. Such things have always spun in my mind. Oh, Silence mentioned that too. She said it was just one possibility though. Silence. Is that the name of your backer? Well, whatever. Yeah, it is. I'll be sure to thank this friend for afterwards. Anyway, it's just one possibility as you say. If I want to know the reason for sure, I'll need to get out. This is something only I can shine a light on. Anthony, is it really alright to tell her this? It's fine. I'll believe you for the moment, Miss Kafka. Plus, I'm willing to level with you. Even if you didn't show up, even if I'd long gotten used to this life in prison, I've still yearned incessantly to leave here. I can obtain most of what I wanted here, but not since the beginning have I found the faintest outline of how to get out. So in truth, I should be the one asking you, Miss Kafka. Please, help me break out. Damn! They're lucky that Mountain have honor, if not they'd be dead and there'd be no corpse, just blood. But apparently he doesn't know how to get out. Not even Mountain knows how to get out. After that, it should be Robin's. Before we get there, Miss Mayor. There's something else I want to ask you. What's up? I don't know nearly as much as Silence. Not a problem. It's something you know just as well as she does. What do you think of the whole diabolic crisis? If I'm not mistaken, you're a part of that project, weren't you? Don't have a clue. We engineering folks usually just hand out the equipment. Maybe give some professional advice when the equipment gets made. Don't usually try to figure out what the experiment is all about. I just know how it turned out in the end. Silence brought Ifrit with her to Rhode Island, a place she barely had a working relationship with. After that, Saria ended up taking responsibility for everything that happened, and left Rhine Lab. If you're trying to learn about what went down there, you're asking the wrong girl. No, it's not the incident itself I wanted to know more about. I mean, incidents like that one are a dime a dozen at Rhine Lab. So why are you asking? I'm asking because I want to know, from your perspective, what kind of a person do you think Silence is? And how about Saria? I think Silence is a pretty serious girl. Honestly, I've always felt that's the way all researchers should be. You're right. She's very smart. She's very perceptive too. Plus, she's had more than a few successful projects under her belt. From what I heard, the structural director's hoping to prime Silence to take over. Wow, you mean Silence is gonna be calling the shots as structural? That's so cool! Yeah, even I want to butter her up right now. As for Saria, I don't actually know her that well. I mean, defense isn't like the other departments. I hardly ever saw her in Rhode Island, let alone talk to her. But the biggest impression I have of her is she's really cautious, going from what I know about the diabolic crisis. Depends where the prison is. If get out of where the sea is kind of makes sense. Mountains and know how to escape because he's going to get tired eventually. But it's in the middle of the barren lands. So basically, it's in the middle of a freaking desert. Like it's a prison that travels. Because you know how in Arknights, basically the cities and stuff they travel around. They move. So the prison itself is like a city that's a prison that moves. And most of the time it's in a desert. Sometimes it docks closer to cities. But usually it's in like barren lands. I mean, she was the one who hit the brakes on the whole project. She even took blame for everything and quit. Even though experience going wrong isn't actually that uncommon there. There are rumors among my co-workers that the diabolic crisis was some kind of conspiracy. Don't know much about that stuff though. Besides, Ifrit's having a great time at Rhode Island all around, so I guess it wasn't a big deal. So the test subject's doing well at Rhode Island? Yep. Like she's always on top of the whole world. Oh, and here I thought, I gotta hand it to him. Then Rhode Island sounds like a pretty impressive company. Well, there's one thing I can tell you. Sorry I didn't leave Rhine Lab just because of the diabolic crisis. It's just one of a whole string of events that led to it. And there's more to it. Might have been the straw that broke the burden beast's back though. The primary reason was that she had beef with Control. Huh? Control? That's right. Saria and Control actually got along okay at first, you know? But like you said, Saria was way too cautious. She thinks all the scientific research should be contained. That's not how Control saw it though. There would have been no Rhine Lab if she did. How should I say this? Let's try an analogy. Let's say we have a line. Saria's line. Rhine Lab's always done things above board. They've come close to crossing the line, but they've never actually done it, so Saria never said anything. That whole string of events the diabolic crisis included meant that someone was trying to cross that line. They might even have crossed it already. Saria wouldn't have that. Control didn't care. Why is that? Miss Mayor, tell me. Do you actually care about the whole thing with Anthony that Miss Silence and I were talking about at all? Well, now I know more about what happened to him, I guess it's not a bad thing that he got out. Something like that, I guess? You see, you're honest and kind, but you couldn't care less. You care more about your research, your amiibo. Gotta hand it to you there. Amiibo's a really great design. Mind if I touch it? Sure thing, have at it. So cute. You're working on your designs too just now, right? Yep. I got a couple new ideas. I'm gonna try them out as soon as we're back at Rhode Island. See? Control's like this too. She can see very far ahead of her. Sometimes I get the feeling that not even the sky above could keep her from seeing beyond it. There's probably isn't a single person in the world who knows just where it is she set her sights. Even I only have a vague idea of what's going on in her mind. Yeah, I've only caught a glimpse of her when she's giving speeches. I mean, you should be like that too. That's right. There are lots of things she just doesn't care about. To her, as long as her research isn't being blocked, the line might as well not exist. That drove a wedge between her and Saria. Why are you telling me all this? Shouldn't be talking to Silence? I'm not sure what I'd do with this information. I'm telling you this because you don't know. I figured that you two probably couldn't have gotten along, so I wanted you to get a better idea of the kind of person she is. Besides, I actually want to be friends with you myself. I like researchers like you, so pure. If I'm not mistaken, you voluntarily signed up for Rhode Island? Yeah, I wanted a change of atmosphere. Mind telling me why? I guess wasn't really much of a reason. Alright, if you ever come back to Rhine Lab, though, you should think about transferring to our department. I'll give it some thought. Don't worry, we've got time. Alright, Why don't we get back to that story? Easier solution is just break in cafeteria, take as much of food or water as possible, or are your way out. I don't think it's that easy to carry food and water with you. At least like weeks of it anyway. You sure about this? Yeah, I want to try. Well, hello there. Where am I? Here's my room. It's also the prison clinic. I know who you are. I know who you are too. The name's Doma. What am I doing here? Right. There was a fight and I got dragged into the mess. You passed out, Mr. Robin. Anthony. How come you know my name? Doma has a list of prisoners here. Depends how far is the prison to New York City. It's pretty damn far. Apparently it's pretty damn far. You're a hitman too, aren't you? Doma found this weapon on you, and you were there. Could only arrive at this conclusion. Of course, if you really aren't, you're free to prove me wrong. Regardless of whether that is truly the case, I hope you could at least listen to what I have to say. Everything I'll be telling you is under the assumption that you came here to kill me. I mean no offense, and I hope you don't get the wrong impression. I know who sent you here. They are the ones who orchestrated my family's downfall. They are also behind my imprisonment here for the past 6 years. And I've made my decision to break out of this prison to get to the end of it. I can tell your combat prowess is superb, and I'm hoping you'd be willing to abandon your contract as a hitman and come help me. Smart, Anthony. Smart. It's as simple as that. Robin would Mountain get near him. You don't need to give me an answer right away. I need a lot of time to prepare. You have a lot of time on your hands as well. If you want to kill me, you are free to keep trying. You could also give up. If you were interested in helping me, just pay the clinic a visit and let Doma know. Mr. Anthony, Captain Barton was wondering if you're doing okay. Are you hurt? Nothing serious, just a few scrapes. Let him know to wait a little longer. I'll be finished here soon. Right, not a problem. Take your time. I need to deal with Barton. You should head back and think this offer through, Miss Robin. I thought Anthony was just some simple, kind-hearted guy. Sounds like I'm not giving you enough credit. What makes you say that? We know for sure that Robin was there to kill him, but he didn't have any concrete proof. Yet he still made her that offer. Really? I thought that was pretty reckless of him. I think the guard shouldn't ask that kind of question to Mountain especially. If Robin wasn't there to kill him, and she tipped him off to the jailers, what happens then? That's the part I like about him. Think about it. You're a fresh fish. No one knows who you are. Meanwhile, Anthony's built a reputation, prestige for himself over the years. Whose words do you think carry more weight? Let's take a step back. Say Barton and the guards they really believed her. Could they have done anything about that? They couldn't have acted on that information. Well, now that you mention it, I guess there wasn't much they could have done even if she ratted him out. You think it's reckless? You might be right under normal circumstances. It's a risky move if you didn't have the prestige, or perhaps influence is a better word to use here. What I think is really interesting is that those who know about how to build prestige for themselves don't usually do something like that. And why is that? It's because what he said is also a threat. He was telling her. You could tell him. But it's not going to do you any good. When you hear that, it doesn't really sound like something that someone who's really got prestige would say, right? You're right. It does sound like a threat. That's what I mean. Besides, did Anthony ever say anything about what he did to appease Barton? He said he volunteered to be put in solitary for half a month. Everyone knew that he wasn't the one at fault, but he chose to be punished to get this thing behind him, huh? could almost imagine the grin on Barton's face when Anthony told him he was willing to accept punishment. But he still held back. Such a hard guy to deal with. I think he probably just figured Robin wouldn't rat him out. It's possible. I won't deny it. By the way, Miss Silence, it's really taking her time, isn't she? Yeah, you're right. I'll go take a look. Basically, if you try to kill me, you basically sign your life away, Mountain. Yeah. Silence, you alright? I'm alright. Why are you over here now? Cause you've been over here for ages. Just checking in. Eat that wine bowl over there. You're drinking now? Just a little. Director Ulysses. She's still back there waiting for us. Where are you in the story? Up until Anthony started trusting Captain to help him. She also told me some stuff about what went down between Troll and Sario. Did she now? Want me to tell you? Nah. Not necessary for the time being. You look like you're doing terrible. Some bad crap Director Ulysses told you about? No. That was, in a sense. I can't put it straight. My mind is in disarray. I have some regrets. I feel as though I might have done something I'm not equipped to do. You mean this whole breakout? Yes. Should apologize to you, Mayor. What for? I shouldn't have gotten you involved. It was too cowardly. I couldn't bear it, and I told you about all this. Made you assume responsibility with me. Well, I don't really mind, you know. The fact you could trust me makes me pretty freaking happy, Sans. And I mean, really, all I've done is take a trip back to Colombia with you. Actually, it's something I haven't told you. What is it? Behind this incident, behind Hydebro, is the energy section. Energy? You and the rest of engineering are so closely tied with energy. I've been unsure whether I should tell you. I'm fine, really. We're pretty tied up work-wise with energy, yeah, but honestly, I'm not the world's biggest fan of this section. One more, I'm, like, kind of terrified of Energy's director. What's the director of Energy like? Haven't you met them more than a few times? Well, haven't met more than a few times. But sometimes he comes over to our end just to see. We're dropping on our meetings too. He opens his mouth and you go, wow, he's got a big smart cookie. Oh, he's a big smart cookie. But he gives off this kind of feeling like, I don't know how to capture it. He's like, cares more about what our stuff can be used to make. Or what it can be exchanged for. Things like that. I see. And like, since Saria took all the blame and resigned, it feels like us and the energy section got like even more tied up in each other. All these times some kind of weird work got scheduled and I couldn't even do any of my own crap. That's why I wanted a chance to send myself off to Rhodes Island. Even though closure's a little weird too, I'm way happier just doing my work at Rhodes. So that's it. Anyways, don't worry about me too much, Silence. In fact, I feel like you've done something good, right? Something good. I like Maya's personality because she basically couldn't care less than mind her own business and also be positive. True. She only cares about her meebles, that's why. This intel and analysis you have provided is extremely valuable. It compels me to note your viewpoint strongly, Operator Silence. In that case. But first of all, this intel's origins are clearly internal to Rhinelab. Divulging internal intelligence to third parties without permission inspires me to not place trust in you. However, from your behavior, I could trust you are in no way an imprudent person. Therefore, I require an explanation. This is intel I arrived at through collection and analysis via my own personal channels. It has no direct relation to Rhinelab. But your discovery of a matter like this should have prompted submission to internal channels to be dealt with there. Rhodes Island has no capacity to adjudicate this incident. No, I had no expectation that Rhodes Island would be able to. I simply wanted to aid this person. I want to hear your viewpoint. Why mine? Or should I say, why Rhodes Island? As of now, I trust Rhodes Island more than I do Rhinelab. What of Rhinelab are you skeptical about? I don't know. I don't even know what it is I'm skeptical of. But I've come to work here for a very long while now. I've seen with my own eyes what Rhodes Island is doing. I at least know what Rhodes Island is doing. What you see may not be what you get, Operator Silence. Moreover, it may be that you haven't noticed, but from your intel, it is very likely this feline named Anthony was only immediately arrested the next state over as a setup by his father. In all likelihood, a situation that they'd arranged long beforehand. But Anthony still hasn't been released to this day. He's already been stewing in that prison for 6 years. It's all the more likely he'll be in there forever. Why are you placing such importance on a person that has nothing to do with you? Because I want to see clearly, once and for all, just what kind of company the Rhinelab I've served all this time is. You may be disappointed, but it will be far better than knowing nothing. You are greatly persuasive, Operator Silence. Rhodes Island cannot provide you any outward assistance whatsoever, but I can from a personal standpoint provide you my viewpoint. I hope you are able to maintain your notion from the start to finish. What notion? The notion that you're doing something good. I'm starting to have some doubts. Is this truly something good I've done? Huh? Why? I'm starting to worry, Mayor. About what? In the past, I've always believed that as long as I gave my effort to any problem, it'd always be answerable. But this time I fear I've run against a problem I have no way to answer. Because you can't solve it? Not that I can't solve it, it's that I don't dare to. I don't dare to pull it apart. Mayor, did Kafka ever tell you how she and I know each other? Did you forget? She remembers she even mentioned it while talking to Mina. Mountains just needed a transport and he could do the rest. Well, yeah, he probably could break out, no problem. The problem was just staying alive. Mina. Finally found a chance to talk to you. How's your results? Following what you said, I've been spending this whole time ascertaining this prison structure on the down low. Already got a general grasp of it now. Helps with prison turnkeys lax, but structure's tight. I feel like getting out's a pretty tall order. No problem, Bublum. There's always a way. How about your end then? I'm tapped in with Anthony. Turns out he had an idea for leaving in the first place, so I'll be following Plan A operations, helping him break out. We'll treat the clinic as our secret base from here on. I told Dr. Doma there about you. Just head right over and you'll be good. So that's it. What? You're a snap away from meeting the big guy who's been in your brain. Why'd you look so flat? I'm not. I've seen him from far away a bunch of times. I feel like the big guy's kind of different to the one who saved my family once. The problem is not to kill everybody because he's a big, big heart fluffy boy. I guess so. I see. What did he used to be like? He used to be a little more, cool? That's a way to phrase it. Once after I learned he saved them all, I went to see him all in secret. It was plenty more cheery and open than he is now. What way? What was he kind of big, splashy guy? The kid with like 10 or so bodyguards fanning from his heels? No. He was like a bit more. I'm not sure how you describe it. I'm gonna say he was the rich kid then. Whatever. Now he's really silent. I feel like, and he's never shown emotion. It feels somewhat sad looking at him. He got slammed in here for 6 years after all. Do a number like that on even the cheeriest kid. Suppose so. So we just need to help him escape and he'll be back to the way he was before, for sure. More or less, right? Yeah, I'd pass on him becoming a rich kid again though. I think I'd be swell. Okay, you lost me now. If you want to put it like that, you're losing me. You said you only came to help Anthony because a friend trusted you to. Why'd you go so far to help your Silence friend? Because I think Silence is a good person. What kind of reason is that? Me and Silence knew each other for one time she went out to do field work. Me, I was used to pretty grubby methods to do my stuff. So happened I bumped into her. Guess I made some pretty small trouble for her back then. I drove her an inch from giving up her business there. But things worked out. In the end, I got to know her. Can't knock 'em until you knock 'em, right? Did they say that? Anyways, after that, she showed me some work pretty often. I felt like she was hoping I'd do things proper like she did. Sounds like a really good person. Sure as heck is. Always felt Silence saw this world as a little too rosy though. Turns out there's a lot of things people who think like her can't ever make headway on. Okay, maybe Silence is a little naive, but she's so smart. She's so smart. And she ain't stubborn. So I've always felt that she's fine the way she is. I want to be friends with her. I have plenty of friends, but I only got one like Silence. I really cherish her, you know? So that's why you went to prison to help her? Yeah, it's not all of it. Other parts, I once heard about this prison. Definitely been curious about this place. There's another parts, because Silence kind of changed this time. You mean her getting you to help someone jailbreak? She begged me to help her get all this corporate intel together. Picture how Silence used to be, and it doesn't fit with her doing this kind of stuff. Something happened to her, you think? I don't know. Ever since she left Columbia, went to some shop called Rhodes Island. I never saw her again. Just stuck with pen paling. Never really made clear why she left Columbia either. Yeah, I guess something must have happened. In any case, Silence seems real dead set on this, so I figure I'd help her out proper for once. Kafka, hear me out. You might be a real good person yourself? Eh? You saying you saw me as some stinker? I seem to remember you good Kafka, bad Kafka-ing me straight into prison with you, you know? Imagine if I asked a stranger out of nowhere, hey, let's get locked up together. Doesn't matter how I asked, they'd think I was going nuts, right? So I need a little more of an approach, you know? Yep. Cannot outwords you. Forget it. Alright, but anyways, I just don't think this is a really good or bad kind of thing. It's like how you're going all neck or nothing for the guy who wants to save your family. What you're actually doing is breaking him out of jail. If saying it's for a friend makes it kind of sure, then maybe more of my friends are good people than the ones who just put on the looks. The people who do bad stuff even though they have good intentions. How do you call them good people, huh? I think you have a point. I could have just admitted they were bad people from the start, probably. Oh, here come the Jellos. Work's about to start. Gotta catch you at the clinic later. You better hustle. Who knows? These people might get scrappy again soon. Kafka, you take care too. I'm only halfway through story. Guess I'll carry on for a bit. So you got a problem with knowing Kafka or something? No, I have no problem knowing her. It's... After I got to know her, I always hoped she'd be able to live a normal life. To never have to do these things. Things she used to. I introduced her to what work I could. I even wanted her to get a job with Rhinelab. That didn't pan out in the end. But no matter what, the entire time I'd been hoping for a better life for Kafka. Been hoping for a better her. And that better was based on my standard of living at Rhinelab. Well, I reckon life at Rhinelab's not bad, right? It was conditional on us not knowing just what we were doing. But as research workers, we should be pretty first place for knowing what we're doing, right? No, I don't mean in terms of research goals. I mean what was looming in the background. If our research would have some adverse effect. If it truly succeeded. If our results would be appropriated for something. Whether or not that happens to be what we're researching right now. Since the diabolic crisis, what's been happening inside the company has had me starting to consider this. I, like you, like a majority of our colleagues, believed that our research was right. That our direction was ideal. But is that really how things are? Ifrit has given me considerable doubts. That seed of doubt compelled me to leave Rhine Lab for the time being, to head for Rhodes Island. So this is what's been on your mind this whole time. Silence. During my time at Rhodes Island, I've continued my research. On the flip side, I've begun to pay attention to some data I've never paid mind for. My mentor gave me these data. I never before understood what purpose he had in handling me, company and local data. I had long since put them aside. But once I began analysis and research on these data, I came to all sorts of questions about them. After I first uncovered these questions, I struggled to sleep again. Are you talking about those things to do with Anthony? No, Anthony, more precisely Simon Coe's affairs were just one part amongst them, a tiny part even. There are so many more things going on, not just at Rhine Lab, but throughout the whole of Columbia. It was only then I truly realized I understood far too little about this company I called Rhine Lab. This country I called Columbia. But I did not resign myself. I don't believe what happened to Ifrit, or what happened to Anthony, should be considered normal. And that's why I involved myself in Anthony's affairs here. But perhaps, all at once, I've jumped too far. I feel the same now as I did then. That moment when Saria emerged from the experiment site with Ifrit, cradled unconscious in her arms, as if I have been doused with from the head down in ice cold water. So what happened in that experiment? I don't know. What? I always thought I knew what I was doing, but now I realize I really don't know. I only know that I can never let Ifrit be treated like that again. This probably is the only thing I am capable of persisting in now. Silence, you're a little drunk. I'll go get you some tea. Sober you up. Sorry, Silence. I don't know how to comfort you. That's not your fault, Mayor. I only blame ignorance of my own past. Personally, I think you already know a hell of a lot, Silence. Just everyone's got things they're not good at. Mayor, know this. I truly have not resigned myself. If I'd come to know more, if I'd come to know earlier, perhaps things wouldn't have come the way they are now. But it's not too late for to learn things now, yeah? I think Director Milsys ought to reckon you're pretty strong too. I'm gonna tell the truth, Silence. You tell me. I feel like some bits of you resemble a few colleagues I have. You learn something you didn't know before, and you feel like everything you learned already was completely pointless. And you start grieving about like, why you didn't get the chance to learn about this all earlier. I'm not saying that's like incorrect, but I think it's really boring a way of going at it. Or everything you put in effort before is just useless, just like that. Stuff's good for you just because it's new. Because if it really is, if you really feel like you can use it, then just go study with the same effort you put in all those times before, right? It's not like you gotta rush for it. Here, drink this up. Tea for the mind. Things are different though. These matters aren't the same as academia. But there's sense in what you say too, I admit. Oh jeez, fine, I'll come over and feed you. Honestly, Science, you got zero alcohol tolerance. Mayo props up Silence, is almost lying on the table, and bit by bit feeds some sobering tea into her mouth. How's that? Feel a little better? Much better. Thank you, Mayor. If you feel like things are too rough, you just head straight back. No, it's not quite the time yet. You gonna keep chatting with Director Milsys? That's my Silence. Pulling yourself together in the blink of an eye. I haven't. Not at all. I'd love to run away right now. Run ahead straight back. But this is a very rare opportunity. Even if it hurts me, I have to see this through to the end. What you said might not be a solution to my current issues, but there is one part I believe to be very on point. I can only learn, accept all this new knowledge with the same effort I had in the past. However, I also need to make some additional preparations. Okay. Whew. Up to chapter 5. We still got about half left. When does... Opens on the 29th. So next week Tuesday. Okay, we got time. Alright. I'm gonna unmute you guys. I think I'm probably gonna call it there for today, actually. So, been going for 3 hours now. I'll continue with some more story on Saturday. And then we'll play some Trails of Cold Steel after that. But other than that, next week Thursday I won't be streaming because it'll be Coco's graduation stream, so I'm gonna be watching that. But yeah, otherwise I'll be back on Saturday. Alright, thanks again guys for watching. Let's see if anyone's live right now to raid. Oh, gotta raid Sessith. He's streaming right now. He streams Arknights as well. I mean, I'm sure you guys know Sessith, right?